Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn notice writing. Okay, it comes of 4 marks for the classes 11th and 12th, and we are going in this lesson we are going to learn the format of notice and what notice is, right? So before I teach you the format of notice, let me tell you what notice actually is. Notice, students, is a short piece of writing, okay, which is written in a formal language. Clear? We always write notice in a formal language and it should not exceed the word limit. Okay, as I have already told you, it is short piece of writing, so never exceed the word limit. Okay, now the second thing is notice can be used by individuals or organizations to post some important informations, right? To announce an event, celebration, information, okay, death, change of name, if someone has lost something. So notices are put to announce something or to give important information, right? The third point is notice should be pinned or posted on boards, okay, which are usually present in schools also, offices also, in government departments also, in societies also. So they are pinned or posted on the social boards, right? And of course notice should give us complete information, important information of the entire event or celebration that is to be organized. And the last point is notice should never exceed word limit and it should always come in a box. So here I told you what notice is. I am repeating the points, children. Please focus on the important points. First one is notice is a short piece of writing, okay, and it is written in always formal language. The second thing is we should not exceed the word limit, okay. It is used by individuals or organizations to post important information or to give the information of some important event, clear, and few other things. Third thing I told you was it is pinned and posted on the social boards, right, so that everybody can read it, clear. A notice should have complete information. What information am I talking about? I shall teach you further, right? So the fourth point is we should give all important information in the notice related to the event that is being organized, related to the celebration that is to be organized, right? Everything. Now the fifth point is it should never increase the word, we should never increase the word limit, okay? It should not exceed the word limit and it should be written in a box. Now I am going to teach you the format of notice, children. As I told you and as I have made this format on the board, it should always come in a box. You are not supposed to make these small boxes that I have made. This is just for your reference, children, so that you may understand what is to be written on what place. So you are just going to make the box that is outside, okay, a big box. Now on top here, children, will come the name of the organization, institution, office, school, clear. Here on top, whosoever is putting the notice, will the name of that organization is going to come here, but remember the name is going to come in capital letters, clear. Suppose the notice is for your school, okay, the notice is of your school announcing basketball competition, right? So as the notice is of your school, you're going to write the name of your school over here. Suppose it is ABC Senior Secondary School, so you are going to write it in capital letters, ABC Senior Secondary School. So I have written this name in capital letters. Now here there is a confusion, children. Suppose Red Cross is organizing a blood donation camp in your school, clear. Notice has been put in your school, but who is organizing the blood donation camp? Red Cross, right? So who has sent the notice, children? Red Cross. So don't get confused. Here the name of Red Cross is going to come, not your school. Though the notice is being put in your school, but it has been sent by Red Cross. So another example, suppose a sports, CBSE sports department is sending a notice to your school to be put in your school, right? Selecting the athletes, clear. Now from where has the notice come? The notice has come from CBSE sports department, right? So you are not supposed to write the name of your school even if it is being placed on the board of your school. So better be very clear the name of which organization is to be placed over here, right? And usually if the competition is of your own school, clear, if the competition is of your own society, then you're going to place the name of your own school, your own society, office, government department, whatever it is, right? So here you're going to leave one line. After writing the name of the organization, you're going to leave one line over here. Then you're going to write the word notice, and that too in capital letters. So what are we writing here, children? We are writing the word notice over here, and that also I'm writing in capital letters. Please notice this, that you are going to write both of them in capital letters. Right, now you're going on left hand side, you are going to write date, and there is a format of writing date also, children. Month should always come in words. Okay, suppose the date is 15th August 21. Okay, 2021. So August, the word August should come in words. So it is 15th August 2021. So here like this you are going to write your date. What am I telling you? Month should always come in words. Now next here in the center you are going to write an eye-catching caption. Okay, a descriptive caption, heading or a subject. Whatever you are writing, about what are you writing the notice. Suppose there is a competition, singing competition in your school. So simply you are going to write singing competition as your subject. As I gave you the example of blood donation camp, so you are going to simply write blood donation camp. If someone has lost something, so found and lost and found, right? So this is how you are going to give a small subject. It should be encapsulated. What do you mean by encapsulated? Short but telling us what the notice is all about. Clear? So it should be short enough. A capsule is short enough but small enough, but it gives us a complete, it affects completely, right? It gives complete effect. So in the same way, when you're going to write the subject, it should be very short in 2 to 3 words. Okay, it can be of 1 word also, but it should give us the information that what is the notice. Now coming next is the content of the notice, children. Now content of the notice differs according to the type of notice you are writing. Suppose you are writing a notice telling or announcing about an event or a celebration. Then you need to tell us DDTV. What is DDTV? Date, day, duration, time and venue. Isn't it? You are going to give complete information of the event being organized, a campaign being organized, okay, a camp being organized. So here we are supposed to give the complete information of the event. And how are you going to give the complete information? By following this format of DDTV. Day, date, duration, time and venue. Okay, it will give us complete information, right? And then you are also going to write specific information if any. Okay, if the people who are reading the notice have to follow certain instructions, then you have to give those instructions in the notice but in brief. Okay, then next is you are going to write the conditions also if any. Clear? If the student is supposed to reach by, or if the student is supposed to submit the name, okay, latest by this date. So it is the condition, right? So you have to put in the conditions also in the content of the notice. Then the notices are also written to make an appeal for something. Suppose there is flood in some place, okay, at some place. Now you are going to make an appeal for donation, isn't it? So this notices are also written for appealing, okay, donations. As I told you, blood donation camp is also an appeal that you should donate your blood, right? Now then, if someone has lost something, clear, then you're going to give the complete description of the item that is lost. Color, content, where did you lose it, everything. So complete information of the content, description of the thing that is lost. So all this will come in the content of the notice. Of course, in the next video, I am going to give you specific things to be written in specific kind of notices, right? So here we are just seeing what all comes in notice. Next, here you can see 3 places, children. First one will have your signature. Clear? The signature of the person who is writing the notice. The second one will be for the name of the person writing notice, but the name should also come in block letters. The last one is the designation of the person, as the notice is written by a designated person. The notice is always written by a designated person, so designation should be here. If the notice is of sports games, then sports in charge. Okay, HOD sports, whatever. So it will come, the designation will come in the last place. So this is the format. In this video, I have told you what notice is and what is the format of notice. But this topic is yet not over. We are going to learn different kinds of notices in next video. Quick revision. Notice is a short writing, okay, and it is written in formal language. Second, it is used by individuals and organizations to announce events, celebrations, right? Third, it is pinned and posted on social boards, right? Then fourth, it gives complete information and important information. Last, the limits should not exceed and it should always come in box. As far as format is concerned, on top will be the name of the organization in capital letters, right? Then the word notice, leaving one line, the word notice, and these two will come in capital letters. Then the date, the short description or the subject of the notice, then the content, and last we have signature, name and designation. That's all for today. Thank you.